My name's Gary Volland. I'm an account executive with the Resource Group. Most professional service firms are using 5 or 6 different tools throughout the day to get their work done. So I'm talking about, a separate system for client billing, a separate system for practice management. There may be a separate system for finance and accounting, as well as, you have this army of project managers. Each one of them may be using a different tool in terms of managing projects. And then last but not least is there has to be some way to manage staff utilization and forecast it across the entire practice. What's really missing is an integrated platform in which to handle your daily project management tasks. The other thing that's missing, the big key, the secret sauce that's missing from this entire picture is data visibility. Until Sage Intacct came along, there weren't very many products in the marketplace that could even handle projects very well. And back to Sage Intacct, one of the main characteristics or main virtues of that system that really do a lot for data visibility is what we call the dimensional chart of accounts. So what I'm talking about here is that any data segment that a practice manager thinks is important, not only for tactical purposes, but also for strategic purposes. So for example, it could be line of service, it could be demographic location, it could be the types of clients that you serve. Sage Intacct positions you to track those data segments transaction by transaction, so you're never more than a few mouse clicks away from a P&L statement to really focus on the information that matters to you. And I think the magic behind Sage Intacct is that not only does it feature robust capabilities around project and resource management, client billing, project accounting, as I mentioned before, and not only does it provide a dimensional chart of accounts, which really does a lot to unlock your data visibility, but it does all this in a platform that is multi-tenant cloud, which means you need no hardware other than an internet connection and a browser to operate the software, nor do you need any reliance on your IT department. You don't have to go through this process where, name, rank, and serial number and, that kind of thing. The voice on the other end of the phone is already going to know who you are, how you operate, what your environment looks like, and so we just make it a pleasant experience to continue to use the system and to continue to grow. For more information, feel free to visit our website. We have a lot of content there by industry, and so we have a lot of content dedicated to professional service firms. And also, we recently published an ebook describing the best practices for selecting and adopting a new software system specifically for professional service firms. So you may want to download that and take a look. And last but not least, don't be shy, pick up the phone and give us a call. We'd love to have a conversation with you to help set the stage.